Hey everybody, I just want to start out by saying I don't do these videos talking about dreams because I am trying to prophesy or that I am giving you a message or any of that stuff. You know, I've had people make comments like, maybe I shouldn't be telling people my dreams or talking about that sort of thing because of various reasons. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know. I'm just saying, look, I'm not here to try to tell you the future. I'm not here to say I know anything more than you. All I'm doing simply is talking about my dreams because I think they're very interesting, and it's something that's always interested in me my whole life, and I have some pretty wild dreams, and I thought you might be interested in hearing about some of them, and I like to hear about yours too. I try to read as many of the comments as I can, and some of y'all got me beat on the dream category. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about a dream I had last night. It was crazy, and I think a lot of the dreams that I have are because of things that are happening in my life, and I try to digest that, and it all ends up coming out like while I'm sleeping. So the dream I had last night was really, it was a bad one, and it was very disturbing when you think about it, but it goes along with a lot of the things that I've read and heard and watched videos about. And in case you don't know it, I am a sci-fi junkie, and I love conspiracy theories and that whole thing, and I have a very creative mind, and I can get right in there with them and come up with all kinds of crazy stuff. I probably should have been a writer, but oh well. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting sidetracked. This was my dream. I lived in this big, beautiful old home, kind of similar to the one I grew up in. Floor-to-ceiling windows with beautiful white sheers and hardwood floors. Just a beautiful, comfortable place. And I remember walking through my living room and looking out the window and seeing this plane flying just at treetop level, and it was letting out this gas, and it was just coming down and filling in all the gaps below the tree, in between the trees, and just like this big fog. And there were other planes. I looked around and there were other planes flying, and they were gassing the area, and you know, I was hearing people talk and looking out the window at these people outside and everything that's going on, and people were trying to flee. And what was going on was our government was exterminating most of the population. They were gassing us, and I know this kind of plays into the conspiracy theory that was popular not too long ago about the chemtrails. I'm sure that's probably where that came from. But nonetheless, this was a very creepy dream. In my dream, all of the upper society, all the rich, the elite, upper government, everybody had left. I guess they were in Alaska. I don't know really where they were. I just know that all of the important people were gone, and they were just getting rid of everybody. And I was thinking, you know, this is horrible. Nobody can do anything. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody can do anything. Like, nobody saw it coming. It just, one day they just started planes appearing in the sky, and nobody knew what was going on until it was too late. And people just dying all around me outside. There were just people laying in the street and on the grass, and I had all my windows and doors closed, and I couldn't smell the gas, but I know it was getting in my house because I was starting to cough. I had an itch in my throat. I started getting really sleepy, and I couldn't stand up anymore. I just had to sit down, and then I lay down on the hardwood floor, and that's all I could think was, oh, why didn't anybody do anything? Oh my God, we're all dying. We're all gonna die. And that was the end of my dream. But wow, what a creepy dream. And it actually goes along with another conspiracy theory, the Georgia Guidestones. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, especially if you don't live in Georgia, or even if you do. I didn't know about it for a very long time. I just found out about it a few years ago. The Georgia Guidestones that's something we're going to have to talk about later. It's really creepy in and of itself. But I don't remember what it says exactly on there. I tried to Google it, but I can't find what I was looking for. But it says somewhere on there that they want to reduce the population, like the entire population of, I think it's talking about of the entire planet, down to like 500,000, I think. What does this say? Under 500 million. So I'm not sure that's right. This thing on Wikipedia is saying 500 million, but I was thinking it was a lower number than that, some absurd number. And it's talking about maintaining balance with nature and all this other stuff, but it's wild. So that was my crazy dream for last night. No snakes last night, thank goodness. I've had enough of those to last a lifetime. But it was another one of those creepy plane in the sky type dreams, which I've had my entire life. So there's another one. What do you think? Is that wild or what?